GT Divide Podcast coming at you another episode. We're gonna talk about some chaotic women in relationships. If they crave chaos or they thrive in chaos, they're always gonna be chaotic. I'm gonna let her speak and then we're gonna do our little recap.
I think when you're with a good guy and he treats you well and he's really kind to you, but if you're a chaotic woman and you crave chaos, what will happen is you always need validation from other men. You always need reminding that you can be with other men whenever you need it. But if you're a woman who's so happy to stop all of that just to be with one man, you'll stop posting. If your woman is still posting, there's a part of her that doesn't feel totally satisfied with the love you give her. And it's not got nothing to do with you. It might be to do with her own insecurities.
I don't even think it's really all about posting per se. I think that um, chaotic people crave chaos. That can go for men too. If your man is craves and he thrives in chaos, and he will always be chaotic. Some people find when you get to certain aspects of a relationship, it gets boring. They don't like boring, and so to make it more appealing, they will go out and do things that they probably should be doing. And yes, chaotic women do crave male attention constantly. They need it. Some people need it. Now, when you get a woman that don't need no attention from no dude, don't need no attention from nobody, essentially, that you can tell they carry themselves different. Um, they walk different, they talk different, they have a different type of uh, confidence to them, charisma. And those are some of your more conservative women out here that just kind of do their thing, man. You don't see them posting a whole lot of crazy pictures. They're not looking for attention. And women that crave chaos will get chaotic jobs. They'll go to jobs that um, have constant something constantly going on. Whereas you'll get a woman that don't need all that. That they'll kind of be able to go in more of a relaxed setting. But yeah, you'll see that a lot in relationships. You'll have a man who's doing his thing, out working constantly, but he'll get a chaotic woman that comes in his life, and then they'll cause you all kind of trouble upstairs in your brain, man. They'll have your brain all jacked up, and so you got to be careful, man. You got to get yourself a woman that's more confident herself. Like and these women that get into these chaotic situations and are always chaos and always need validation, they're low confidence women. Um, they're women that because there's between a woman that wants attention and a woman that just gets it and don't care, right? The woman that wants it typically don't get it, so they have to do things to get attention. They have to do things outside of character to be able to get attention. So they'll do things. They'll post provocative pictures. They'll I mean, some of your apps. They'll get on some of your apps, and constantly having to talk to some a guy. So like they'll be in a relationship with a dude, and if their dude goes to sleep at night and they're still up, they need validation. So they'll find another dude to talk to fill in the gap. And that's where a lot of the trouble happens because they're filling in gaps, right? And it's not even that their dude's doing anything. It's just he's just doing normal stuff. He's working his butt off, so he's asleep. And she'll be like, "Well, I need the confidence boost, so I'll go do this." Typically, they lie. You'll get a lot of lying from chaotic females. Um, Starts out with small lies, goes to bigger lies, and then just continues to kind of rumble and roll down the hill after that. They're deceiving. They will deceive the heck out of you. Um, Sleep patterns will be weird with people like this. You'll think they're sleeping a lot when they're really not. They just don't want to talk to you. You become boring because a lot of times a relationship becomes boring. Um, they they crave that excitement, that chase. They want to be chased. So these type of females, you got to constantly be chasing them um, in order for them to get out of the chaotic mindset. And so dudes will wear themselves out with women like this when you can have yourself a calm, cool, collected, confident woman that you don't have to jump through all the hoops to be with. You don't have to um, constantly accept crazy behavior. Like you can just be a dude and handle your business, and then she'll handle her business. That's when you get a power couple. That's when you get a couple that thrives, right? When you have two people on the same page. People like this will change their appearance a lot. Females like this will change their appearance constantly. Um, Change hair color, change the makeup, the way they put their makeup on. They'll change clothes. Like they'll go from wearing jeans to wearing dresses out of nowhere. And so they make these quick changes because they don't have an identity themselves. So if they don't have an identity themselves because they're in mass chaos all the time, when things get good and they're going good and they're smooth, because they lack an identity for that situation, uh, in general, they lack an identity. They have to go create chaos. So that's how they create chaos. They create it within themselves, but they have to realize that when you create chaos within yourselves, you can hurt your partner too. So I think that they don't really take their partner into consideration. They're kind of selfish. Um, yeah, this is good stuff, man. I appreciate what she had to say. Again, if you like our stuff, like subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you can get a notification. We're going to keep rocking and we're going to keep rolling. See you guys.